You know,
And
I
Tasha
wasn't
K, you
tripping.
better change up your wine. That wine you drinking, girl, got you delusional as hell.
What up, everyone? It's your boy, Monn Lewis. Team Real, welcome to my channel where I call out fake ass and talk about YouTube drama. Okay, so recently Cardi B's friends who used to dance with her have recently gone on IG Live and shared their story. Now, before I show you their stream, I just want to say that I know a lot of you guys have been wanting me to talk about the whole thing with that Star Jones and Tasha K and Cardi B, okay? But to quickly give you guys context for you guys who have no idea what's going on, basically a video went viral that Lovely T posted of this girl who basically claimed that she lived with Cardi B and she worked in the same strip club as Cardi B. This lady made a lot of slanderous claims and had no evidence or anything to back up the claims of what she said. Tasha K, who's another news drama type of channel, she ended up interviewing this lady and all hell broke loose. Cardi B ended up commenting on Tasha K's Instagram and there was back and forward beef, so on and so on. Someone had contacted the girls that used to dance with Cardi B and allegedly their words have been twisted into something that it isn't. So they decided to go live and share their side of the story. Now, I will have a full video going into anything. You guys know I love diving into mess and then just sorting it out, putting things together so you guys have a proper understanding of what's going on. And I will get into that in another video. It's probably going to take me 2 days or a day to finish it because there's a lot of bullcrap everywhere and a lot of things that I've been seeing that you guys probably haven't even seen. So I will see you guys then. Make sure to get your popcorn, your snacks, your tea, whatever to watch this long stream. Just to put it out there, I have cut out things that were in the stream that wasn't really relevant to the Cardi B topic or things that were repeatedly said throughout the stream. I have cut those off, but if you want to see the full thing without my editing, just let me know and I'll upload it onto a streaming channel that I have, okay? Anyway guys, enjoy the stream. Peace.
I'm Ashanti, and that's Ash Cash, and
We're missing.
we are 2 of 4 of the squad. The other one, Cardi and Sweetness, who's not on live with us right now. And we are all BFFs with Cardi.
Yeah, you can record, screenshot. It don't matter what you guys do. This is facts. Nobody has to lie. And it's not even about really exposing her in a negative light. It's just the way she came out, you know, and said all this BS or whatever. Like, it just, it don't even make no sense. But we almost there, guys. We almost there.
Yes. We just want to set a couple of facts straight. She's not a bitch. She's the sweetest person you could ever meet. I'm telling you, her heart is mad pure. She don't take nothing. Once you start messing with her, like anybody, you know, once somebody keeps getting picked on, you keep poking and poking, she smazzes. And I think we're all guilty for that. I know I am.
Yeah, I see a lot of people commenting right now, day ones, because they really know. We were here from the beginning, and it's not about like claiming, oh, you know, that's my best friend. She didn't have no other friends, but literally, no, she wasn't down with the squad. She wasn't there with Spotlight. She wasn't there. Shout out to Picante. Shout out to Megan. Who else was out there with us in the crew?
What you say?
Madison. Like.
It was tons of us.
Yeah. All right. F all those 30 other people that's coming in. It'll get there. So basically, let's get that.
Wait, hold on. Let's get that out right now. We are not being paid to do this. I'm upset. My page got deleted because I was defending my friend. This is my friend. If I wanted to make some money, y'all already understand. All right, I'd be around. I don't. I'm in Cali. Cardi's currently in Atlanta. Kita's in New York. Like, there ain't no payments here. We don't need to get paid for this. When you're real friends with somebody, you mess with somebody for real, you don't care about money. It's your friendship, your loyalty, and how you going to stick to the script. So we're going to put that out there right now.
I'm saying, but I mean, whoever want to cash out some money just because, you know, Christmas is around the corner. Nah. All right. So I want to address the Swan girl, Star Marie, and this interview with Tasha K. this lady was okie doke. For all those who've seen the interview, this lady really was okie doke by Swan. And let me tell you about Swan. Swan is that girl who literally could tell you a story and have you like this. Like really believe in what she's saying. For real, right? Facts or not.
Yeah.
You really be in tune to whatever she's saying, because, you know, she does speak educated, and you know, she can articulate herself very well. So she can make you believe the bullshit that she's saying out of her mouth is actually true. So I believe Tasha did this interview, and I'm going to get to Tasha in a minute. She did this interview with Tasha, and Tasha, I believe, she's like obsessed with Cardi, however, at the end of the day. And she wanted to get them views up. She wanted to make sure her blogger page is popping, because, you know, Cardi is that like celebrity, that socialite that everybody's looking at right now. So at the end of the day, something juicy, you know, my mom always, my mom always told me a lie sounds better than the truth, but it'll get you in more trouble than telling the actual truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. So Swan basically, like, she made this lady just feel like, you know, everything that she was saying was the truth, because what she did was she put bits and pieces of stories and stuff like that together to make a story sound really believable, with the drugs, prostitution, and all that crazy shit. Like, where did all this shit come from if you working at the club? And as far as me, when y'all seen that comment, I'm the one that had to comment on the blog about, it mentioned, it said Cardi never did any of that shit with her that Swan was saying, as far as, you know, all this prostitution, just knowing her or whatever, general or whatever. So we wasn't saying that she didn't know her or whatever. She knew of her. We worked in the same club, so who's not going to know you? Sue's was a very welcoming club. So you came to the club, all of the girls made you feel like welcome. We didn't pick on you or off the rip or nothing like that, unless you did something to make somebody do something to you. And then, you know, slowly but surely, like, Swan came in there and just had this mentality like, I'm prettier than other girls. She was like a know-it-all, all this shit like that. So girls, you know, stopped liking her. And then, I'm not gonna take it from her, she hustled and stuff like that, but she was a roach too. I wish I had my old phone, because I had a video of her crawling under the chairs of customers, picking up dollars and all that stuff like that. So when she was saying she was making $1,000 to $2,000 a night, if you crawling under chairs and stuff, getting money that's not yours, then I'm quite sure it might add up to that a night, you know. And at the end of the day, her speaking on Spotlight, this is so funny to me, because this is an example of how she pieced the stories together, so to make Cardi look bad. Spotlight punched her in the face, and Spotlight admitted that, and that's what Tasha K failed to realize. She did admit that she punched her in the face, but above that, if you see in a comment that when Tasha DM'd Spotlight, she did state that she punched her in the face, but it had nothing to do with Cardi. Cardi wasn't even presently there at the moment. I don't know if she was at work that night or she was in the back, but I remember actually being there. They had gotten into it a little bit, you know, during the night at work. And at the end of the night, you know, you don't want to mess up your money, so you're going to wait to catch anybody at the end of the night. Because our boss, he don't like the confrontation. He going to throw you out. So, Swan thought she was being slick, went up by the, our old boss, by, you know, when you pay your tip out or whatever, and Spotlight did not give no damns. She went straight up, punched Swan in her face. They got in a fight, probably like, what, 10, 15 seconds or something like that. And the security, it was the end of the night. Nobody was there. They didn't have to go through a crowd. So the security guard just dragged them up right quick. Spotlight pulled her wig off or whatever, like was beating her up, her wig fell off, all that stuff like that. And it was over. Nobody followed her outside. Nobody threw hot coffee on her. None of that stuff. Like,
it had nothing to do with nobody else but Spotlight.
Exactly.
And her.
So
that was it.
And this is another thing. Like, Cardi wasn't even Cardi B back then like that. She didn't have 1 million followers like Swan said in an interview. And if Tasha was a real blogger and did her interview, her research, she would have went back and seen, because right before Love and Hip Hop, Cardi had did a post saying, I hit 1 million followers. This was way after Sue's.
Exactly, because she quit on us like a year prior.
Exactly. She only had about maybe 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000 on tops or something like that. This was back in 2013. And Swan did say she knew Cardi back then or whatever. I have a video on my page. I think it's still up there, or it was on Cardi's page one day when she was wishing me happy birthday. And there's a video that's floating around when I'm sitting on top of Cardi, and you know, like how you put your shirt over somebody's knees when you're sitting on somebody, so you make yourself look like you're a little person or something. And that's how we used to just bug out in the locker room and so. And that was on there. And that date on there says 2013. And for all those who are day one followers of the squad and know anything about us, I started managing Cardi in 2014 when her Instagram got popping. Facts, Ashanti?
Yeah, facts.
This was 2014. I'm gonna put a post up tomorrow on my live, and it's gonna be a poster where it was like probably one of her first bookings or her second bookings when she was booked in Miami, Orlando. She did 2 Miami shows appearances and an Orlando appearance, and that was in 2014. I think August or July 2014. But in 2013, because Swan said that she introduced all of us to her. She was like, the supposedly girls that are Cardi's friends that she put up the squad, those are not really her friends. I introduced them to her. Girl, we didn't even know you.
We didn't know you. I'm going to put this out there right now. When I first started and came to New York, me and Ashley, we clicked first because we're like light-skinned Sagittarius. We both had gaps, and we're both from the Berg. She from Newburgh, and I'm from Pittsburgh out here in Cali. So we just clicked. As far as Cardi goes, I became friends with Cardi because somebody was trying to bully Cardi and jump her. And I was like, that's out. You're not going to jump her. She's this big. It's 2 of y'all. If you want to fight her one-on-one, then you fight her, you know, but y'all not going to jump each other. And at the time, my sister was with me, and my sister was basically like my sister said what she said. And me and my sister ended up fighting the girls because, well, one of the girls, because they tried to pop on her. They didn't even care about Cardi no more. And that's how we became cool. Me and Cardi had left the country already and went to DR for Memorial Weekend. After that, I still didn't get introduced to her from no Swan or whatever the hell y'all call her.
Mm-hmm.
And already knew Sweetness when Cardi came into the club. We already, like me, Sweetness, and Ashley, we already knew each other. But we all kind of separately became friends with Cardi on different occasions. But because me and Ash were so close, it was like, bam! You know, and here we are.
Exactly. Right, like they all were a link up, like because of me, because I fuck with all of them individually, like Ashanti said, and we all just linked up. Shout out to Spotlight mentioning Lacey. Yeah, there was a couple girls that were back in the day. These girls could tell you like we don't have no reason to lie on her, and it just makes sense. Swan really used like, and she admitted herself. Swan thought she was a rapper. She was poetic and all that stuff. Like she used to be spitting raps and all that stuff like that and the thing. So I find it really funny that you wait till she has this beef or whatever with Nicki Minaj and the bartenders, which wasn't even her beef with the bartenders or whatever. Another thing, talking on something you don't know about. Talking about she threw ashtrays.
Nothing to do with her.
They threw ashtrays at her. Girl, you ain't never been to Angels. Where they got ashtrays at? Motherfuckers just be smoking and ashing on the floor. What are you talking about? Ashtrays. Where they got ashtrays at in Angels?
There ain't no ashtray.
They ain't no gentleman's lounge, girl. You just thought the name was Angels and it sounded like
you was better off saying a hookah.
Right? Girl, they got no damn thing. So, and then, hold on. Somebody talking about the manager at Sue's, but hold on one second, y'all. But yeah, so she didn't, like, none of that is what she's saying is true or whatever. And then, so, y'all talking about her, about the manager hiring her. So Cardi.
Yes, the manager did like Cardi.
Exactly. Cardi didn't start working at Sue's from when she worked at a club downtown. No. Cardi worked at the Key Club and then came over to Sue's.
Mm-hmm.
That was, in 2013 or something like that. And she'll tell you all this stuff herself, you know, at the end of the day. But she came in to work there, whatever. We knew her already. Swan came in. Nobody fucked with her. Nobody liked her, nothing like that. John, nobody liked her. John didn't even get, first of all, I'm going to let y'all know something right now. Our boss was not the type of boss that was all in girls' faces. He had some type of girls, you know what I mean? Like, he would be, you know.
There was no
like
coffee.
that.
Sorry,
But
no coffee.
yes, nobody threw no coffee. Cardi doesn't drink coffee. She drinks iced coffee, and that's barely or whatever. But at the end of the day, John wasn't that type of, that, you know, boss that was hee ha ha in your face like that. So how did she get to establish a rapport with her like, oh, he loved her? No, she used to always try to kiss ass and be laughing in his face and stuff like that. But no, he didn't care about none of that stuff. None of that stuff. So at the end of the day, everybody loved Cardi. Everybody could go back. She got mad videos with customers, with the girls that work there and stuff like that. To this day, girls still respect her and all of us because we all got along. So where did she come up with, oh, all of the people love me and Sue's? No. Cardi was probably one of the last girls who talked to you of anything. We all had conversations in the locker room and stuff like that. So yeah, she used to ear hustle because we used to all, you know, in a strip club, you talk about your weaves, you talk about your makeup, everybody give out their links and stuff like that. So that has nothing to do with nothing. Coke? No. None of us don't, none of us touch Coke. You want to talk about, yeah, we smoke? No. I don't give a damn. I blow bud. Everybody knows me, knows I blow bud. Nobody blows
I used to
blow
smoke.
none of that. That's that.
But Coke ain't nothing doing in
Cardi
this
will let you know, if you do know Cardi, if anything, she already let you know the specific drugs that she already touched. So that don't got that doesn't have anything to do with anything. And as far as living with her, when I first came down to New York and I started working at Sue's, I was going back and forth. Shanti was going back and forth to Cali or whatever. So I remember staying at her mom's house a couple of times and staying at her house when she first got her apartment there. The makeup artist got proof she stayed with Cardi. Where the hell did Juan stay with Cardi at? And if you claiming you was making all that money and Cardi had roaches and all that shit, why didn't you go and take your money and get your own room?
Because I had a room. Okay, before we even started rooming together, I had a room. I was flying back and forth to Cali all the time, but I don't know how you were making all that money, first of all, in the club, working Monday through Thursday, because you said you fly back on Fridays to Georgia, which makes absolutely no sense, but okay. But if that was the case and there was roaches and all of that, then why would you stay there? Why would you stay there? Because I went to Cardi house plenty of times. I ain't never seen a roach, a bug. Now, I can't say Cardi got mad clothes, but dirty, never.
And Star came from
Nasty,
Atlanta.
never.
For all those who want to know, Star came from Atlanta, and she was not going back and forth. Like, you know, y'all want to, only, exactly, for everybody saying the live is dry, that's only because y'all want to hear the lies. So if I got up here and say, oh, what Star was saying was true, Cardi really was selling her pussy and all this shit like that, that don't make sense. I'm not going to sit here and lie for her and give y'all what y'all want or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm going to let you know what it really was. Like, she's a liar. She used to fucking, like, she was a weirdo. She used to copy people. She used to copy dances. I'm going to put up on my post tomorrow.
Yeah.
Y'all going to see a video up there, her dancing all crazy and shit like that. Nobody is trying to belittle this girl. This is about facts. This has nothing about making up no stories and making nobody, you know, get no crazy
or
stories.
assassinate her character, or none of that.
It's not about that. So whatever you want to know, send your question is at the end of the day or whatever. Yeah, they just want to hear drama about Cardi, but there was no drama. And at the end of the day, she hasn't changed from who she was. She's always been the same loudmouth, over, you know, outspoken person, big personality. That don't have anything. And everybody knew where she lived at. Everything she put up on her Instagrams and blogs, whatever, that's real facts. She lived in the Heights. Her mom lived in the Heights. what more do you want to explain? You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And Tasha, this girl, this blogger, how you trying to switch up what I said by saying
No,
that,
she never
oh,
lived with Cardi.
fuck with her. She's the only person who fuck with her, but she went around everything I said. She went around everything Spotlight said, everything Shantae said, just to make herself look good. That's not how it works. I even DM'd Tasha. Tasha won't tell you that. She said she went and got facts and receipts from all of her friends, but she never reached out to none of her day ones that Cardi put up a picture. She never reached out to me. I hit her up in her
or me.
Exactly. I DM'd Tasha and was like, yo, Tasha, if you want the tea, hit me up. That's not how you do no interview. That's not how you conduct an interview. You're supposed to go to the source. If everything that
her interview was like
true, then you should have came and hit me up. And I got
her interview.
Tasha's DM. I'm a post.
Yeah, her interview was basically like biased. It was like, I'm on the Cardi hate train too, so we're just gonna make this sound super bad. But if you really are a blogger and you're really trying to do this, you need to get both sides of the story. And whoever's lying, then you need to call them out. It don't matter if it's the person trying to play victim or if it's the celebrity. It doesn't matter. You get down to the truth. That's your job. That's what you do. So all this Cardi being racist is a lie. We're all black, okay? Like, all of us. Sweetness is dark skinned, so don't tell me that. Star Brim is dark skinned. She is not racist at all. We dealt with a lot of racism, so you can kill that. All this, what Spotlight said, yes, she said she did punch her, but no, it had nothing to do with Cardi, but she didn't say that. You know, everything that was said, she only took bits and pieces and just to make it sound good. You not sounding good. You just are trying to jump on the Cardi hate train for whatever reason. I don't care. But if you want to do journalism, you want to be a blogger, you want to do this, you want to do that, then you have to state your facts. You got to know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, hold off on the interview. Wait till you get the facts. Wait till you get some real stuff that can be backed up with real receipts, and then talk to us. But if you don't even want to reach out to the real friends that's been around, that clearly have been around and never left, there's a reason we never left. There's a reason we're still friends. There's a reason why it's not an issue. But you don't want to talk to us.
Exactly.
You don't want to talk to us.
I want y'all to go on Lovely, the blogger. Shout out to Lovely T. I think her name is Brittany Chanel. And there's a blogger, a channel, YouTube channel called Grown Folks. And they broke it down fact by fact. They break in, like, catching her lie by lie, everything she was saying. Now, I want to clarify this whole herpes thing. All right?
That was my leg, by the way. Go ahead.
So, I'll keep it G with you. I'm not sure who started the rumor. I know it didn't come from Cardi. There's a bartender out there, China. I don't even know China's Instagram name, but China was a bartender that was there at the time, and she even put on Swan's page that China was there when the manager, John, shout out to John, told Swan, because the rumor was going around that she had herpes. Now, this girl had bumps around her lips. So what she would try to do was put on, like, colored lipstick, like hot pink lipstick and all this shit, thinking nobody was seeing all this stuff around her lips. So one day, one of the girls at the job basically, thank you, Shantae, only one China is the bartender, and you can go to her page and she'll let you know. But anyway, so when she came into work with the stuff around her lips, everybody was like, oh, mind you, I was traveling back and forth to Newburgh. Like I said, I lived in Newburgh. So when I came in, it was already out there. I guess the outbreak or whatever she had, I'm not going to say that's what
I seen it.
You know,
I seen the outbreak.
I seen it. But this was like a little bit towards the end because it was going down. But when I got there, they all telling me that Swan got these bumps around her lips. So, you know, the girls was complaining to John. Again, we repeat. Nobody knew exactly what it was. We're nobody's doctors and nothing like that. So we're not saying what it was. A lot of the people were just suspect because she had things around her lips. So
and it's liability.
Yeah, so she was putting lipsticks all around her lips and stuff like that. And, you know, the girls went and told the boss. And the boss told her that you couldn't work until you came back with paperwork saying that you didn't have herpes or whatever the case may be. That's why.
Because the makeup artist couldn't do your makeup either.
Exactly.
That was the big issue.
Exactly. And that's probably the reason why she did go visit Dr. Sabi, God bless the dead. And in her interview, she caught herself slipping, trying to clarify it, telling Tasha, oh, my herpes isn't active. Bitch, who says that? Who says that? A bitch that got herpes, right? So at the end of the day, you told on your own self, and that made him feel like, oh, damn, this girl probably do got herpes or whatever the case may be. And she
wait, hold on, Keita. Hold on, because I'm reading the comments. Okay, so Swan is Star Marie. We know her as Swan. You guys know her as Star Marie. We are not talking about Star Brim.
Yeah, not Star Brim.
We're not talking about her. We are talking about Star Marie, aka Swan. Okay? Let's clarify that.
Sorry, I'm gonna say Star from now on because we getting y'all confused. Yeah, her name is Star Marie. So Star basically told on her own self, and the only reason why she switched the story of saying, "Oh, Cardi had this thing on her lip or whatever." If you look at all Cardi's pictures, if she doesn't have makeup on, she has like a little mole right here between like her skin and on it, like not on even top of her lip, but she has a mole right here. So she basically tried to say that Cardi had herpes or whatever, just to lie and just to make the story look crazy. You could have never even brought that shit up, bitch. You the one who came out your own mouth and said that. You should have never said anything like that because, first of all, your whole point of even coming out to expose Cardi, so you say, was because of the whole feud with Nicki Minaj and the bartenders. But it sounds like to everybody, you start going in on her on something totally different. And the girl never even got to respond when you first made these first allegations about her or said anything. So how could you even come out your mouth and now talking about all this other stuff? That's why we saying you clout chasing, my girl, because
exactly. And she said on one of her videos, she said that she had one of the things I seen, she said she had flashbacks when she seen Cardi throw the shoe at Nicki Minaj. And the thing about it is, Cardi threw a shoe on Love and Hip Hop at the girl that dated Swift. She threw a shoe at her. So if you're having flashbacks about a shoe being thrown, then you should have had flashbacks then, not now. What happened to your flashbacks then? Because she clearly threw the shoe and that shoe connected. And that's not, talk about that girl, she's doing her thing or whatever. But the point of this is you can't have flashbacks and be like, oh my God, I remember. No, you should have remembered then. And you can't say you didn't watch it. Because to this day, I get on Instagram and I still see that clip. To this day. So it doesn't matter if you say, oh, I didn't see that episode. Okay. But you have Instagram now, and there's no way you don't see that. There's no way.
Yeah, and then what is this? She's talking about, oh, she doesn't like black girls. She's always disrespecting black girls. First of all, she hangs with 3 different types of shades of black girls. Besides her family and besides, like Star Brim or whatever. First of all, Star is the darkest black girl that she knows. And then Sweetness.
And she's beautiful. Can we add that? Because Star Marie tried to say she was ugly.
Exactly. We're not going there. Told her, yeah. What was the DM that she sent to you about? That was the DM.
Wait, hold on the phone, mister. What'd you say?
That was the DM that she sent to you about her not being black or whatever. No, this was Swan did. Swan was trying to talk junk about Ashanti and on her live, and then
I'm gonna pull up the receipt right now,
and we're gonna post that up too tomorrow. She's looking at her old phone right now, where she.
No. I'm looking at the DMs.
Oh, I was talking about you, but your body is nice and all this stuff like that. My girl, you can't backtrack now. You can't backtrack now. But I'm more so disappointed in this blogger, Tasha K, because, like I said, she never reached out to any of us. She never said anything. And if you really want to get the story, you're supposed to take both sides. You wouldn't be caught up in looking crazy in the streets like you are right now, my girl, if you would have came to one of us and none of us were trying to, do an interview with you, but we would have gave you the tea. So that way you could go back and tell Swan, like, yo, you don't got enough evidence. I can't do this interview with you because it's not adding up. There's too many people against you. That doesn't make any sense. And Tasha, you were so thirsty to do an interview that you didn't do all that. You was a clout chaser. You could have had a real good interview. You could have had a real good story. but you just wanted to tear Cardi down because I know what you really are, my girl. All these receipts that Ashanti is posting, that's showing y'all.
This is with Star Marie. I'll be posting this. And I'll go to where it says that she said, I know I talked about your legs, but your body's beautiful or whatever. Let me find that. But go ahead, Keita.
Yeah, right here. I took it. What's that?
It says right here. Can you guys read it? No. I know I said you had fat legs, but you still have a beautiful shape. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know if I can. We're gonna post this tomorrow, y'all. Because I don't know if you guys can read it.
Yeah,
it's all kind of stuff in here.
But and here's my overall thing. It's 2018, right? We haven't seen Swan probably since 2013, maybe 2014, because she was at the club maybe like a year the most or so. Then she was lying, talking about, I was going back and forth to Atlanta, checking in with my probation officer. Bitch, you was in New York for a while, including the weekends.
But wait, I have a question. Now, I can be wrong about this, but she said that she was mandated to the state of Georgia. If you are mandated to the state of Georgia, the only way you could fly out every week is if your probation officer gives you permission. Now, I don't know. I'm from Cali, so this may be different, but I don't know a probation officer that will allow you to go to another state to strip. You can't even strip in that state because you have to get a license, and you can't. Because you're in trouble.
She talking about some up here that she couldn't even get a job because she couldn't pass a criminal background, and she couldn't get an apartment because of her criminal background. My girl, don't lie to us. We in New York. You could get a room from anywhere. You know how many people was giving the girls that was traveling for stripping that was renting out rooms? You know how many? This is New York. There's so many slum landlords. You could get an apartment anywhere.
And how did you make the flight? How did you get through TSA? And then to get to New York, and then say you can't get a room. I rented a room. I rented a hotel room, and then I rented a room. I lived with Keita. I rented a room. I didn't have my own apartment, nothing. But guess what? It was all kind of people like, I know this people. I know that people. You can rent a room over here. We can get you an apartment there. You just got to pay a little bit more money. You know, it's not that hard.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, because she's doing all this. Yeah, she is trying to get on Queen Radio. But when that happened with the bartenders and everything, all right, Nicki Minaj, I don't know if she knew those girls or the story just sounded so good she wanted to be involved with her, whatever the case may be. But my girl, she not even backing your dumb ass up. She like, Tasha's the only one that's backing you up because she's desperate for an interview. But Nicki Minaj not even backing you up. So how can you feel so sorry about you and about all this stuff that happened to the girls or whatever? You feel sorry about Nicki Minaj, but she ain't never come out and tweet nothing or say anything on your behalf about picking on you or nothing. Because guess what, sis? Your story don't check out. And Tasha, sorry, my girl, you all the way to left. You can't come back right. You in a sunken space, my girl. You can't come back. You looking real crazy.
Facts.
You looking real crazy. This not even like all these people that sitting here like comparing like Nicki and Cardi and all that. This don't have anything to do with Nicki. But at the end of the day, she's doing all of this for Nicki Minaj. And I'm not saying Nicki sent her. You know, that's not what this is about. It don't have nothing to do with her. But at the end of the day, you can't be trying to comfort somebody just because somebody has involvement with somebody else. And that was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Where did you come from after 5 years ago? And that's another thing. After we left Sue's, like Sue's had got a little slow, whatever. Y'all know how the strip game go or whatever. So everybody know we went over to Lust and we made a little name over there for Lust. Shout out to Frank the Soup.
Frank the Soup. We love
shout us out or whatever. And they all know. Everybody knows that at Lust. Everybody who's making a brand had their own name. But because it was 4 of us, you know, we just stood out. Cardi was crazy and stuff, doing all this extra whatever. But we all just stood out or whatever. So at the end of the day, I didn't see Swan over at Lust. If she went over there, I have no idea.
I don't remember seeing her.
I seen that picture she got up there, but I never seen her working at Lust. She wasn't there when the squad was there. So that was none of that. This was only at Lust. So I don't know what that girl is talking about.
Yeah, I don't the whole Lust situation, like we had a couple individual issues in us, you know, whatever, but we had no bad beef. We never got kicked out that club. We never, you know, they never told us we couldn't come back. It was always love in that club. It was never nothing. So, but this is my thing. If you were bullied and all this out of Sue's, and you felt away at Sue's, and you knew we were at Lust and we had a name at Lust, why would you come there? Why would you come there? We wasn't even really going to Sue's no more. We was at Lust. Like, why?
Exactly.
You know, so
why didn't you then try to expose Cardi? Like when she started getting on, you had every chance to do all of that. So what are you talking about? And I'm quite sure Frank didn't even hire freaking Swan at Lust. I know he didn't. And everybody talking about Swan charges and stuff. This is all we know about her charges, all right? Because unlike her, we're not trying to be extra and settle. So we don't know specifically what Swan was on probation for, if she was on probation at all. We do know that she did not have her son at the time, because she did let us know she didn't have her son. But I remember her saying something about she used to travel back and forth to like Miami. She used to travel to like Atlanta and stuff like that or whatever. So she never told me personally why she was on probation. Hell, she lied and said that the whole club knew she was on probation when Spotlight punched her in the face that night and DJ Dazon stuffed her in a cab and all this because she was about to turn up. Turn up for what? If Cardi threw hot coffee on you outside, she would have been arrested. That don't make sense.
And she couldn't have paid for that.
Yeah. What are you talking about? When you met Cardi, when she first had her apartment and stuff like that, she had her own little bit of bread. What are you talking about? Going to get her hair done and all that stuff? Like, every girl in the strip club, which I don't understand, be sharing connects. They really do. I can ask somebody like, yo, where you get your hair from? Who did your hair? We all just have talks in a thing. So that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
And even if you like, I don't know. I can't.
Oh, my sound went down. I don't even know why. Hold on.
Oh, I can hear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, baby.
I know. I could just hear a little bit of what's.
She never lived with her, y'all. Like we said, we don't know her about her being on probation. We did know a little bit about her supposedly not having a kid or her kids, but that to me doesn't matter. That's her problem. I'm not here to bash you because you don't have custody of your children. I'm not here to bash you because of none of that, because that's I don't play with people's kids. I just don't, okay? And that is what it is. But the facts of the matter is, you're lying about living with Cardi. You're lying about her being racist. You're lying about her being a bully. She's this big. How's she bullying? Who's she bullying? Me and my sister didn't even know her. And we came like, nah, y'all not about to jump her. We didn't know nothing about where she was from. You know what gang she was with, what clique, what hood. We knew nothing. We were just two girls from Cali. Like, damn, this girl hella little.
They want us to add Spotlight. How the hell can we add Spotlight?
Oh, Spotlight, get out of the live and then come back and they'll ask you if you want to be in it.
Wait, I can't even hear you. My thing is listening. What happened?
No, Spotlight, if she wants to get in, she has to leave the live, then come back and they'll pop up and ask her.
Oh, Spotlight, they want you to join the live. Leave the live and come back. Cardi 18, Swan 30.
Yeah, exactly. Swan,
yeah, this another thing. This another thing with this bullying thing. Swan trying to make it seem like Cardi is bullying her, but didn't she say that lately since she did these interviews that Cardi, like, people was DMing her and all this stuff like that. Her family is more scared for her, but she's not scared and all this stuff like that. But so how you a bully how was she a bully to you back then and all that stuff like that? But at the end of the day, she was the only one when we used to be like girls would talk junk about her or pick on her and say like, nah, chill, don't do that, because she's not a bully. All y'all who think she's a bully because if somebody comes at her, she comes back and she reads them very well, that doesn't mean she's a bully. She's just not out here picking on people.
This is what I say about Cardi. This is what I say about Cardi. This is what my sister say about me. I'm not a bully. Cardi's not a bully. Kid's not a bully. Sweetness not a bully. We're not bullies. But our mouths are very lethal. So if you try to speak on us, you try to talk.
Oh, my phone, but here comes Spotlight.
Oh, hi. I look crazy. I wasn't ready for this.
Well, I had Ashanti, Shanice, everybody, but this is Spotlight. This is the girl who punched Star Marie in the face. So
Yeah.
they want to hear
That
from
made
you,
me look
Spotlight.
good. Hi, y'all.
What do you guys want to know? Like, what's some questions? Because you guys are like, want to know specific things from her, us, or whatever. What are some things that you guys want to know? And we not talk about no Nicki Minaj. Whatever. This ain't got nothing to do with her. We don't hate her, nothing like that. But this doesn't have anything to do with her. So, what do y'all want to know?
Hello, y'all.
Somebody said punch her again, Spotlight.
Yeah. And so one thing I wanted to say was Tasha kept asking me like why. Everybody kept asking me why I did it. First of all, just like Ashanti just said, our mouths are reckless. And in a place like Sue's, it don't take you but 2 seconds for you to get into beef with somebody. You don't have to like not really like somebody. It could be right there and then somebody could step on your dollar and you're fighting. Somebody can swipe your money off your stage and you're fighting. Somebody might. And it doesn't take but 2 seconds to make come out their mouth and you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, step on your J's. We're from New York. It is what it is. It's going to be on site for the littlest thing or the biggest thing. And so for Swan to say, oh, you know, waited for Cardi to have other beef, or whatever drama she had going on, waited for that drama to arise, her own drama, was like real petty and then throw my name into it like I'm some dog you could stick somebody on. Like, I fight my own battles, and everybody will tell you that. Like, no, I'm not, at the time, Cardi wasn't in any position to really tell me, oh, well, go fight her. Because she was just Cardi at the time. She was another dancer.
But Cardi...
Yo, that talking about everybody got herpes and herpes ain't active. Get the out of here. How your herpes ain't active? Get the out of here.
My baby daddy reckless, yo.
That's Spotlight husband in the back, y'all.
Hear that bitch talking about her herpes ain't active. Get
right? Make
out of here.
Right? Yo, me and Unicorn Band was laughing at that shit because we was like, yo, we was calling her bum bum. I think that's the reason why we ended up fighting, because we called her bum bum. I ended up getting drunk that night, and it was just, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. And I remember fighting her in front of John. I didn't give a fuck. I was like, I'm going in front of the manager. Nobody's gonna do shit to me. And nobody didn't do shit to me, because she went and then told her, like, we all have herpes. Bitch, no, the fuck we don't have herpes. Speak for yourself, bum bum. Like, speak for yourself.
Did you? And Tasha looking so stupid when the bitch said that on the interview. Tasha was like, "Wait, what you mean?" She's like, "They're all a part of the Zosta family."
Like, if you got acne, if you got eczema, Tasha was really going along with this. Like, Tasha, you really hearing this, and you're gonna go along with that? Like, no, you're okay with?
Tasha was too far in with the everything, and she knew stuff didn't add up and add right, but because she's too Boots be talking about Swan. I don't know if you worked at Sue's when Swan was there. I mean Star, but Tasha was so caught up in doing this interview with this girl, she really didn't fact check. So they want to know, like, basically 2 things from you: how you remember punching her in the face because it was over a rumor, and then another thing they wanted to know was what do you think about Tasha basically trying to twist your words and stuff like that with the
first of all, I'ma say that bitch. How you get your pussy ate and don't know you getting your pussy ate? That bitch is retarded.
Exactly. How? That don't make no sense. My nigga could breathe on the back of my neck. That nigga, you know you about to get poked and you like, oh damn, oh shit. Come on, you slept through the whole thing. And you say you don't do drugs, you're herbalist and all that. That stuff that you drinking or whatever you doing, that don't knock you out cold like that, my girl.
Yo, no bullshit. When I lick this when she sleep, she wake the up. That she was, no, you the one who do drugs and out here selling pussy. What you talking about? Bug the out.
Like,
nah, but I remember fighting, but like it wasn't one of those fights that like I really cared about. When I say I didn't like this, if you don't like somebody, you don't pay attention to it. Like there's other people I fought in the strip club, and I remember it. We made up later on down the line. We was like, all right, we was drunk. Star, Swan, whatever her name was, she was never one of those people. And when I say I didn't like her from Jump Street, like, I might have been petty, I might have been young. I literally did not like her from day one. I probably didn't have a reason to not like her from day one, but over the period of time, I realized why I didn't like her. Like, I just never liked her. She rubbed me the wrong way, and I felt like fighting her. It is what it is. Like, I just did.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So let me tell y'all how like Cardi and Star kind of, I don't know, like specifically how they fell out. So one day I remember after like you know, she always used to have beef. So she ran what's the name? I think she got chased in the bathroom or something like that. Swan or Star. I keep calling this girl Swan, but
because it's Swan. We know her as Swan. When did she become Star?
Her because her name is, they know her as Star. Listen, I'm gonna have to rock with Swan. Swan is Star.
You gotta rock with Swan. Just because her Instagram says Star don't mean she not a bird, okay?
Exactly. But all right, so Star was about to get in a fight with this girl, and she was scared. They was picking on her, whatever, and she ran in the bathroom. So fucking what's her name? Oh, they said I'm low. Hold on, y'all can hear me? All right, hold on. So anyway, Cardi ran in the back. She was about to get her ass beat. So Cardi ran in the bathroom, was like, oh shit, what happened? They was picking on her and stuff like that, whatever. And she was letting her know, like, they was bothering her. So I remember her telling the house mom, like, you know, look out after her or whatever, because the girls try to bother her and stuff like that, whatever.
Yo, wait, first, hold on. I just thought about some shit. How you a herbalist and you ain't cure your herpes yet?
No.
The herbal school did you go to?
No. But wait, remember when she was going around telling everybody that she cured her AIDS?
Wait, I was then drunk for that one.
Girl, I'm telling you, this girl was saying that she was an herbalist and all this shit. This bitch said she's cured her AIDS.
She cured her AIDS.
Yes,
if she cured her AIDS, don't you think she would be more paid than all of us by now?
Let me tell you something. There's only so many people that's reaching out to Dr. CB. That's because you got some type of damn disease and you want to cure, or you really into that herbalist shit. Yeah. Did you see this video when she was in the herb, when she was sitting there all on the man and stuff like that, laying on him and shit like that? No. She was over there tricking and looking for a cure at the same damn time.
Yeah.
But she was kicking and looking for a cure at the same damn time. Ashanti, you remember that? Ashanti, I'm gonna put you back on live in a second. We can't do more than 3 people or something like that.
Yeah. One more thing. How come none of the other dancers ever, like, one of the older dancers? No, I'm not saying none of them, but like, why are we the only few to really like say something about this? I know there's older dancers like Lacey and them that remember this dumb bitch and didn't say anything. I guess because she wasn't memorable, and I said that. I said that to Lovely T. I said that to Tasha. She wasn't there for that long, and if dancers from Sue's don't remember her, she was not memorable to begin with. She wasn't there long.
Yeah, there was only really certain girls that, like, I think a lot of girls do remember her, but it was 5 years ago.
Yo, no bull. I seen a video of that bitch dancing. She danced like she on coke, dope, speed.
Yes,
and she danced she danced like a swan with a broken neck.
Yes, if y'all go on my page, I don't know, wait, I'm gonna post and repost it tomorrow. Y'all look at this video, and she dancing all crazy on the stage. Nobody was trying to steal her swagger. She was talking about Cardi was trying to steal her swagger, talk about she was the one that was sticking out her tongue. Cardi been dancing with her tongue out since day one. Before she even was dancing, that's just what she does.
That was just her thing.
Exactly.
She also just had that tongue out.
Yeah, so
even though her Instagram videos in the locker room, but she used to be like, at the end of those things.
Yeah, dancing like a goddamn. Yeah, so at the end of the day, like, when they sell out her and Cardi, this is why I think she really mad. She want to be a clout chaser. But I remember when, after that, Cardi has saved her from getting her ass beaten and all that like that. Basically, one day she was dancing, and Cardi was dancing it on the floor or whatever, and she came over, and you know how she did the same thing to you or whatever it was. She was trying to pick up her money, and Cardi kicked her. You know, Cardi used to kick bitches back in the day. So she kicked her, like, when, you know, that's her money. She kicked her, and her and Swan almost got into it. So then that day 4 after that, every time somebody would say something about Swan, talk junk about Swan, Cardi's like, it's like not instigating, but just saying things or whatever, because she didn't like her no more, because you ain't gonna try to steal nobody's damn money, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna kick your ass because you fucking was taking my money. So I don't know what the real give back is or whatever. But
I knew you could tell she was looking for the attention when she's at the airport mentioning Queen Radio. Well, if Nikki wants me on Queen Radio, then I'll be on Queen Radio and da da da. Like, Nikki don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly. And first of all, for everybody out there, Marie, Swan, whatever the delusional psycho ass, she did not bring Cardi to Sue's. Like I said, Cardi started fired from that damn supermarket. She was living at the other club downtown, and she said that herself on many interviews.
That's the first message I had said to Cardi. I was like, what is she talking about? We were both there before her. I said, I don't know when Star Swan came to Sue's. I was like, I know she didn't come there before you, and if she came there before you, that's impossible, because she literally was not there for long. Like, I don't understand how she got all this to say. Like, where did she get this from?
Exactly. Like, she didn't bring her to the club. She was at Key Club, and then she left Key Club. Everybody used to go to mad different clubs, but she left Key Club, and then she came back to what's her name? She came over to Sue's, and it was popping at Sue's. She was like one of those girls, like, you know, when you from the Bronx and stuff like that. Like, she, even though it was in Mount Vernon, all y'all have customers. Y'all was from the Bronx.
Where was she from? She was
from Atlanta.
No, where did she live?
So she was
She's from
there.
Atlanta.
No, she was there a little longer than a month. I think Swan was there for like 6 months, the most, or something like that. It wasn't really long.
It wasn't longer than a season.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't like she's there from the snow to the snow.
No, it wasn't anything like that. She wasn't. I don't know what she's talking about, but at the end of the day, her talk about she was making $1,000 to $2,000 a night. Bitch, we all had bad nights and good nights at the club. So if you was making that much money like that, when you went to Cardi's house and you said you seen roaches and shit, why you didn't go back to get you a room or something? I don't care if you my friend or not. If I didn't feel comfortable staying at your house, I'm gonna be like,
why did Tasha believe her when? Why would Tasha believe her if she's 30-something years old? Like, at that time, you're 30-something years old. Why would Tasha believe her if you was partnering up with Cardi? Like, did that even make sense? Why would Cardi need you if you're 34 in a strip club? Like, I mean, we were all in our prime. Like, we were all a lot younger. So why would it make sense that, like, the club would need an old face versus a new face? You see what I'm saying? Like, that just didn't.
And as educated as she is, and she's saying that Cardi was ratchet, how can anybody punk you into doing anything? I don't care what you claimed you said that she made you do whatever, but how can she punk you into doing anything? And first of all, for all those out there, Cardi met Swan at Sue's, not downtown at there was no damn other girl that was doing this Santeria, all this bullshit that she knew her by. None of that. First
who's Carmella?
Exactly, Carmella. First of all,
it's Carmella.
Exactly, her name was Camilla. And then at the end of the day, how could you say you met this girl and this girl just came up to you and say, "Hi, are you Swan?" If you said you didn't have social media except Facebook. So where did this girl give you a picture to give Cardi to be looking for you on the street? We're in New York, my girl. You're not gonna just go and say, "Oh, that's Cardi." No, that don't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I can't just walk up to you if I don't know a description of you. I got no picture of you, but I'm gonna be like, "Oh, hi, are you Swan?" I was what's the name? I was told by you who you are and stuff like that. That don't make no sense. To get sued, Tasha, your page about to get shut down. Don't nobody give a damn about you, anything like that. Like, you could possibly face a lawsuit over that. She sent you a cease and desist. If you don't follow that she came to you. I don't know what her plans is, but at the end of the day, yeah, they said that, somebody said something about her name, stripper name was Camilla. Yes, her name was Camilla, but then she said she named herself Ratchet. First of all, everybody knows that's not true. La Chanel is the one who started calling Cardi Little Ratchet. Remember when they used to call her Little Ratchet and Suze? That had nothing to do with her actually, like her being her stripper name. We just called her that because she was loud. She was just, with the shit and stuff like.
And none of what she said benefited her or Cardi. Like, it wasn't like it made her look any better. Like, all you did was put somebody down. Yeah, wasn't like it made you look any better.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now both of y'all like that.
Yeah. He's like with the epitome of what you see in the dictionary of Bronx girl. Bronx girl equals Cardi B.
Yeah, so that's crazy. Like, none of this is gonna make or break her career. A career for Cardi. So why are you even coming out 5 years talking about any of this other stuff?
And why is she talking about she live out the country? Like, bitch, no the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't.
Yep. The cease and desist, y'all want to say is fake or real. I'm not no lawyer. At the end of the day, they got sent what they got sent, and that's up to Cardi and her team, her people, to take care of all of that. But like I said, we're only elaborating on the details that we know of, and that the girl basically, everything is a lie that the girl is saying anything. Like I said, she put in pieces and stuff of a story to make it sound true. Like, then she goes and says something about Cardi turned her own Ashanti's own family against her and all this stuff like that. Like, at the end of the day, everybody, she's talking about Armani, but at the end of the day, this had nothing to do with nobody but you. You're
this loud and clear. The fact that Swan's trying to say she lived with her is a lie. Cardi was never friends with her. It was more like a high and by type of basis. So when she said she don't know her, that is what she means. We don't know her. She used to have conversations in the locker room with other girls. Yes, we would chime in. We would hear. We were all put in one space. So you have to understand, we can all hear that. On top of that, as far as her name being Ratchet, that was not a stripper name. That was within the locker room. That name was for the locker room. And she did not like certain girls to even call her that. Okay, so as far as all of that goes, like you guys saying like different stuff, no, those are the facts. She never lived with this girl. They were not friends. She didn't introduce us. All this extra stuff that she's trying to put out there and lie about, like, I don't know where it's coming from. Like I said, I got the receipts in my DM of her saying certain stuff, and I'm like, Swan, but you're lying. You're lying for clout. And she tried to say she's not a rapper and she's not this. That's a lie. That's a lie, first.
Hey,
and
Miss, hold on, I gotta call this girl out right quick, talk about my goddamn eyebrows. Yeah, girl,
like, it's just too much. Like, she just wants clout, y'all. Like, at the end of the day, Keita, we can't hear you. I don't know if you're talking. Are you talking?
No.
Thelma Lynn. Nope.
You hear me?
Barely. Barely. I don't want to see your living room. We don't want to see your living room.
I can't tell.
We never knew her. Like, we didn't really. Can you guys hear her? Because I can barely hear her. But we didn't know her like that. She wasn't our friend. And I also want to touch bases on this. There was this girl that I called my cousin. Can you guys be quiet, please? I want you guys to understand, there was this girl from out here that came and danced in New York, and we called her our cousin, me and my sister. She was not really our cousin. Now, Sweetness had her own situation with her. They were not friends. We were still squad while I called this girl my cousin. Keita had her differences with her, or Ashley, sorry, had her differences with her. Squad was still friends. I was still calling her my cousin. I had my own personal falling out with her. Cardi was still friends with that girl. And we were still squad. There was no issues. So her trying to say, oh, I told her to stop being friends, that's a lie. Cardi had her own personal issue with her. We all had our own personal issues with that girl, and that's how that came about. I wanted to get that out there so you guys knew that. whatever that girl's doing, okay, good for her. I don't even care anymore. It is what it is, you know. But everything Swan was saying was lies. It's just lies, like mad lies. So if you guys want to keep going on it and keep saying this and that, that's on y'all. But at the end of the day, this girl is putting pieces together, trying to make a puzzle, and it don't fit. It don't fit. Tasha K is some blogger. Do you have headphones? Can I use them, please? Because I don't know what's going on with my phone. Maybe it's mine. Can I have one? Please?
Everybody, look, we don't have to give the facts like Cardi talking about she blood or not. I could already see what she was saying about her own self being in the gang or repping for who she was repping. That's on her at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Y'all know what it was. Do the research your damn self. Like I said, the only thing this is about is Tasha K and Star. And yes, Stephania _ Lynch, that she did sound really convincing. I swear, if you talk to her, she really would sound convincing. Whatever she was saying to you, she would really sound convincing. And nobody is gonna do an interview with a live interview. I'm sorry, tourists, with Tasha, because Tasha had her chance. When we were sitting here, when Cardi posted a picture of all four of us. Hold on, sorry. When she posted all four of us, my @ was on there, so she could have definitely, what's her name, said anything that she wanted to say. She could have definitely hit any of us up and basically asked us anything she wanted to say, but she didn't want to do that. What she wanted to do was make a fool out of Cardi, because that was her MO. She never had no popping views enough to get at Cardi and all that stuff like that. So at the end of the day, this don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And yes, so Cardi and her were never really friends, like how we were all friends, how she was friends with Spotlight and a couple other girls there. She was just her co-worker. What does that have to do anything? Nothing at all.
Nothing.
Who is newsfeed or whatever? I can't find this one. They keep telling me to block.
She lied about being a rapper.
Lovely T did put out the facts, and I appreciate for that. I appreciate Brittany Chanel. I appreciate whoever runs Grown Folk. Oh, Ashley Smith, I think her name is. They all basically step by step on every interview and everything that Tasha K and Star was trying to say. They shut that shit down because it don't make sense what she was talking about. Like I said before, Tasha was so desperate to hear a story, but she didn't get the right tea. And with the coffee situation, there is no coffee situation. I never heard of no coffee situation. I don't know what she talking about with no coffee situation. And
Cardi, let's say this again. Cardi does not drink hot coffee. She don't drink hot coffee. So I don't know where that came from. Where they trying to bring that up from. She don't even drink hot coffee. She never lived with a girl. Again, I'm just helping the people that's reading the comments. She never lived with a girl. They were never friends like that. We all worked in the same building. We do not know that girl.
Yeah, I did see Giovanni, what is it? Giovanni's Chronicle. Yes, he did. They did help expose her. So all the people that basically help expose Tasha K and Star, thank you so much on the behalf of Cardi, because the girl don't deserve
and
this.
us.
Regardless of what y'all feel about Cardi, that's your opinion. I'm not kissing no ass. That's my friend. And if any of y'all was my friend, if y'all all had close friends, y'all could relate. It isn't about her being a celebrity or anything. It could be a close friend. It's the fact that she is a celebrity that everybody want to nitpick and depict apart what she says and how she acts and all this stuff. It's the girl that lives next door to y'all that's a slut bucket, that does drugs, sells their pussy, all that shit that y'all claiming and all that shit. But who the fuck gives a care about her, because she's not on your everyday export page. She's not on your everyday fucking TV and on that. Come on. That don't make any sense at all. Everybody, she tried it.
And let's clarify this. The thing with Cardi is, you guys, she came up because she was making funny videos. Okay? She was making all these funny videos. That's why people liked her. She's always kept it real from the start. That's why people love her. She doesn't need to pay or anything like that for views or for streams or anything like that. People like Cardi because she is her natural self. Now, when you have to lie and you're not being real with people, that's a different story. But Cardi has always been real. She doesn't lie. What does she have to lie for? She doesn't. She keeps it real with you guys, and that's why people love her, and that's one of the reasons I love her, because she's not gonna lie. She gonna tell you how it is, and that's why people love her. So as far as all this payola and all that stuff is going on, come on now. Come on now. Cardi put something out. We is going to listen. Everybody is. Everybody is, because of them videos. Because we know how she is. So
exactly. Did any of y'all, like, I had posted some what's the names to watch on the YouTube subscribers and stuff like that. If y'all ever watch any of Swan's interviews, like, compare all of them. Her story changes sometimes and stuff like that. And everybody says, oh, Cardi's story changed and says she didn't know her. No. Y'all just interpreted, Tasha interpreted how she wanted to interpret it. The girl did not know her. We knew of her. Maybe she used the wrong choice of word or forgot to put of in the middle of knowing her. But she knew of her. Like I knew of Swan myself.
That's it, okay? So stop, please. Because now they're going to try and say, oh, Cardi's friend said, nah, nah. We put this out there right now. Nope, didn't say that.
No, didn't say that. Like, yo, I'm going to tell y'all, that after this live and all of this stuff, or whatever Cardi decides to do, she does, that's for her purposes and stuff like that. But you won't be hearing about this shit from me no more. We just had to put this to rest because this is going on too long. This girl has literally been posting stuff up for a whole month trying for somebody to respond to her. And nobody ever said nothing. We didn't even know the girl was out there doing that. We didn't even hear about the interview until the viral thing going viral or whatever. And then she talked about something. I wasn't paying Cardi no attention. I thought Cardi was lurking my page. So why you go viral for her? Because her fighting? What the hell? There's mad black girls. You stand up for black queens and princesses of the world. So why you only mad that Cardi is out here fighting? You see bitches fighting every day. Every day.
Every day.
Where was you out here advocating against Starkeisha or whatever her damn name was when she was out here stomping bitches? Where was you at? Where was your
antennas then, okay?
Where was your antennas when Starkeisha was out here whooping bitches' asses, and now all of a sudden because Cardi is who she is and you know her, you mad?
Exactly.
You are a lunatic, my girl. You are a lunatic.
Yeah, somebody just said that.
That's funny. And ask him for some goddamn mental goddamn medicine. God bless.
Well,
that's what you should have did.
God bless him, but guess what? You can go to Yada Awakening. He will help you. I think he's in Ecuador. You know, he got you. He can help you, girl. Promise. I promise. I'll follow him.
And the thing that, the girl is a pretty girl. I'm not like, no, I'm not, it's crazy because we're not doing this to even like trying to make fun of this girl. It's just true facts. The girl was a Looney Tune bin. The girl was a girl. The girl was a Looney
She was
bin.
But this is the thing. Everybody in the club was like, yo, she's crazy. Like, I remember people telling me, like, yo, y'all better watch out for her because she's nuts. And I'm like, and
Tasha K, you better change up your wine. That wine you drinking, girl, got you delusional as hell. That wine.
That's it, okay? So stop, please. Because now they're going to try and say, oh, Cardi's friend said, nah. Nah. We put this out there right now. Nope, didn't say that.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all that after this live and all of this stuff, or whatever Cardi decides to do, she does. That's for her purposes and stuff like that. But you won't be hearing about this shit from me no more. We just had to put this to rest because this is going on too long. This girl has literally been posting stuff up for a whole month trying for somebody to respond to her. And nobody ever said nothing. We didn't even know the girl was out there doing that. We didn't even hear about the interview until the viral thing going viral or whatever. And then she talked about something. I wasn't paying Cardi no attention. I thought Cardi was lurking my page. So why you go viral for her? Because her fighting? What the hell? There's mad black girls. You stand up for black queens and princesses of the world. So why you only mad that Cardi is out here fighting? You see bitches fighting every day. Every day.
Every day.
Where was you out here advocating against Starkeisha or whatever her damn name was when she was out here stomping bitches? Where was you at?
Where was your antennas then, okay?
Where was your antennas when Starkeisha was out here whooping bitches' asses, and now all of a sudden because Cardi is who she is and you know her, you mad?
Exactly.
You are a lunatic, my girl. You are a lunatic.
Yeah, look, and somebody
you
just said
went to
that.
Dr.
That's
Sabi
funny.
and asked him for some goddamn medicine. God bless his
Well,
dad. That's what you should have did.
God bless him, but guess what? You can go to Yada Awakening. He will help you. I think he's in Ecuador. You know, he got you. He can help you, girl. Promise. I promise. I follow him.
And the thing that the girl is a pretty girl. I'm not like I'm not, it's crazy because we're not doing this to even like trying to make fun of this girl. It's just true facts. The girl was a Looney Tune bin. The girl was a girl. The girl was a Looney
She was
bin.
but this is the thing. Everybody in the club was like, yo, she's crazy. Like, I remember people telling me, like, yo, y'all better watch out for her because she's nuts. And I'm like, you know,
and Tasha K, you better change up your wine. That wine you drinking, girl, got you delusional as hell. That wine sit there and make you listen to any damn thing. Anything. You sit there and listen to a whole damn show knowing the girl lying, knowing the damn girl ain't got no real proof. What was the receipts that y'all said y'all had? Y'all waited until all of us start freaking responding, and then you let Swan convince your ass again. She got you in a sunken space again and made you think that, oh, you see, if she doesn't know me, her friends are going hard for her. Bitch, that's our friend. Yeah, we gonna go hard because you lying. You came out of 5 years of hiding. You just decided to wake up 5 years later talking about I know Cardi threw hot coffee on me. Cardi had Spotlight punch me in my face. She had girls ordered me to punch me in my face. You just said that Cardi was not that little mean girl that she tried to be. She wasn't a thug and none of that when you met her. So how was she doing all that shit back then?
Exactly. Now, but all of a sudden,
sitting there having people trying to punch you in your face and all that. If Cardi was an innocent girl, she was nice. Why would you want to go stay with somebody who was making them punch you in the face and all that? That don't make sense. Cause that was me. You ain't about to manipulate me, bitch. You ain't about to manipulate me. That's manipulating. She ain't about to manipulate me and have me come stay at your house, have all your friends come freaking jump me.
Exactly.
No. You was at goddamn Atlanta and you came up here. And then out of nowhere, you talk about you was going back and forth to Atlanta. What was you going back and forth to Atlanta for? Because you wasn't going there to see your son.
And how if you were mandated to the state? If you would have came through TSA, they'd have been like, no. And you would have got a probation violation. Okay? So what happened? They wasn't tripping your parole officer. Yeah, you would go to New York and strip. Yeah, it's cool. I'm from Cali. These probation officers gonna be like, listen, you better figure it out right here within these state lines. Period.
I said, hey, Jackie old Stacky. I said manipulated, but I said manipulated. That's a little slang word, like manipulated. I was making fun, it's manipulated. But anyway, my thing is this. Interrupted my thing. They gotta call me back. Exactly, yo, Bella, Renee. Exactly. How can you get somebody to throw hot coffee on you in front of the cops? Now, everybody knows that you could come to Sue. On a popping night, they was in front of Sue. She said she wasn't coming on the weekend. The cops did not come out there on a regular during a week like that. That was back then when
maybe on a Tuesday. Maybe on a Tuesday back then.
At this time, even what's the name of them wasn't there. Rhetoric and stuff wasn't there. Went back then like
but before Rhetoric. Before Rhetoric came, Tuesday, Sean Gray was doing Tuesdays before Rhetoric came over there.
Sean Gray was there when the club got remodeled? I don't think
that's a good question.
Longer after when Swan came, I don't think there was no Sean Gray. It wasn't really too much of nothing going on. We were just in there working and shit like that. So how could she talk about somebody threw some hot coffee on her
in front of the police?
In front of the police, there was no cops. Everybody already know. On the weekends, like I said, when you come there, the cops is out there. If the cops happen to be there on a regular night or whatever, bitch, you was going to jail. we seen two girls. I ain't even gonna put their names out there, but two girls was fighting in front of Sue's a little down the way. These bitches got arrested in front of the damn cops in front of the parking lot. Remember Sue's parking lot? When Gypsy, I said her name anyway. When Gypsy and them got arrested, but so how you gonna get arrested and somebody throw hot coffee on you? Okay. You didn't
Exactly.
What you got a metal face, bitch?
Exactly. Or is it was just lukewarm, so it didn't really burn. So then you need to say it was like cold coffee or something.
Oh, somebody said Marina Fly, she said the hot coffee was in Georgia.
So who danced in Georgia?
Nobody.
Cardi didn't even live in Georgia.
Yo, none of the squad, none of us, we used to travel around. When Cardi made it big, like I said before, when Cardi got big on Instagram, I started manager and she was doing all these clubs. We never danced in Atlanta before. I remember going to a club in Atlanta with her, but we never danced in Atlanta with her. She never been to no house, none of the places that Cardi has been to in Atlanta. Bitch, we her day ones, and we just went to Atlanta for her baby shower. So how the hell you get to Atlanta before we did when this was way back then? Cardi wasn't even involved with nobody in Atlanta back in 2013.
This is funny. I'm sorry.
And even if the coffee story was supposed to be in New York, there's no way nobody is throwing hot coffee on nobody in front of the cops, and you're not screaming, and this person not getting arrested. So it
was in Georgia, New York. Wait, that's
that don't even make no damn sense.
Oh, they playing. I was like, wait, is that a real? Y'all know I'm from Cali. Don't play like that.
And Cardi didn't get her fired. I believe this is the last thing I believe was that when the last time I think I seen Swan is after she got in that fight when Spotlight washed her ass right quick. I think she left after that. I don't remember her come back.
No,
Spotlight. Did she come back to the club after you beat her up?
No. I think she did. When she got, wait, was that before or after the herpes situation?
No, that was before.
Allegedly.
That's why Spotlight think they fought because Spotlight was going around saying they was.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else was saying she got a bum on her lip or some shit like that, and she tried to say that Cardi ordered her girls to jump on her. Spotlight must have was beating your ass so much you must have thought it was a couple girls.
Yeah, because for real, not for nothing, Cardi did not get that girl kicked out the club.
Yeah, get kicked out of what?
We ain't never, us as a squad, us individually, we've never got anybody a stay away from the club. We never did that. At least as far as my memory goes back, we didn't. We've gotten separate, individual altercations. We got into a squad altercation, and still those people still came back to the club. We came back to the club. When we all left, we left because we wanted to, or because in Cardi's situation, she had to.
If you talk, this girl said she was making that much money, and Cardi ran her out of New York or whatever, and she left bags, singles, and stuff like that in her apartment with money in it. I don't know nothing about that because at the end of the day, we wasn't staying there with the girl, whatever, the apartment that she was in. But that I don't even know why did she even bring that up. She was too scared to go get her money. Bitch, you had
exactly.
You said you at least had $500 in there. See, that's the stuff she used to do. She tried to make it seem like, money is not no problem for her. Her money is long. That's the thing she used to do. Nobody even cared about your survival. What you doing? Nobody counted nobody's money. She said wait, hold on. It says, she said Georgia on the live, but what? No, nothing ever happened in Georgia with Cardi.
No, they're saying that Swan switched up her story, basically. Said it happened in Georgia, then she tried to say it happened in New York. And as far as Cardi sending death threats, no, Cardi never sent a death threat or had anybody send death threats to this girl. For what? For one. And for two, you guys have to remember, Cardi is who she is, and she has a lot of fans, and you see how hard we're going for her. We may be her real friends, but there are fans that will not sleep until they get to the bottom of something. There are fans that you can be walking and say, fuck that bitch Cardi, and they will sock you like, We can't control that. Cardi can't control that. Okay, like
wait a minute, hold on, because somebody just said this like over. No, she didn't give that damn girl no clothes. Ashanti and Sweetie and Cardi and I, we good friends. Who the hell is sharing goddamn clothes? Cardi,
none
let me
of
tell you
us.
something about Cardi.
We used to always
Cardi
buy
wasn't
outfits.
Exactly. Cardi was buying outfits every damn day she came to work. Let me tell y'all why. Because we go pick her up. This girl, I ain't trying to be funny. This girl would leave stuff at all of our houses. Everybody knows that. Everybody that knows Cardi. Cardi could come to my house. She forgot something in my house. She'll go over to Shanti. She ain't got shit. She left her shit over there. She even used to leave stuff at just everywhere. She left stuff everywhere. So if she have a mismatch, like even if y'all see her in some of her videos, she would have like a different bikini top. We used to laugh.
Yo, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm from Cali. I love my Mexicans. I got family that are Mexicans, so I used to be like, "Oh, that's my little Mexican," okay? And I am not racist, okay?
Yes.
But you know, like it was just our little thing. Like
this is why nobody. Ashanti trying to join. Oh, there she go. Ashanti, we can't hear you.
Hear me? Oh, what's wrong?
Right, I'm not. I ain't gonna lie.
Moosey, can you please be quiet? What? You yelling?
All right, guys, we're about to change the topic. So,
wait, hold on. Wait, no.
Ashanti
2
got
seconds.
something to say, guys, and then after this, we're about to tell y'all some interesting stuff about ourselves, and then we're gonna be off this because we don't care about the situation anymore to give this thing any life. It's over, and we just basically proved everything we had to prove. So, go ahead, Shanti.
Okay, for one, let's talk about this right quick. I just want to put this out there that nobody is sending any death threats. We're not running down on nobody. We're not doing any of that. We don't have to do that. So I want to put that out there first, because that was said, and it's good. Because we just want to get the facts out there, okay? For two, I'm tight right now because I did not know that this girl has a hair product and my page just miraculously gets deleted, okay? I'm tight.
Oh, that was her.
I am beyond living right now, okay? Like, don't play me. Like, I need them people to come back that said she said this because I need to talk about this.
Yeah,
like, time out.
What she say? You copied off her page?
Huh?
She tried to say you copied off of her?
I don't know. I'm trying to get a hold of Instagram to get my page back. They haven't hit me back. I don't know what to do. You know, I started the new page, but I'm just like, the new page is @_crown curls _ Sorry, y'all. I'm super mad. But not the new page isn't deleted. The old page is deleted. And it's just so random that it happened at this time. And now all of a sudden you have a hair product coming out? Like, what? You doing all of this? All of this? Like, listen. I just want to put it back out there, you guys. Whatever. Crown Curls is still going. We won't stop. All right. And the girl was lying. So we're just trying to get the facts out there and let everybody know that Swan, Star Marie, whoever she is, she's a fraud, y'all. She's super fraudulent, and it is what it is. And hey, whatever, you know. We just want to get the facts out there to you guys. But like Keita said, we're not going to keep talking about this. I'm about to do some investigating and find out about this situation, because that's mind-blowing. Like, that's mind-blowing. We know she's a rapper. We know she wants to rap. She's fake woke. We get that. She's a healer or whatever, and she came up with all these crazy stories. We get that. But at the end of the day, you guys, if people want real stories and real facts, come to people's real friends. And that goes for any celebrity, anybody in this industry. If people want facts, you come to the real friends. You come to the people that's around. And there's a reason the squad has never stopped since it started. There's a reason for that. And I'm not friends with people that I can't trust and people that are bullies and people that are racist and that any of that type of stuff. I'm not friends with those type of people. And me and Cardi still have a very great relationship. Me and Keita have a great relationship. And Sweetness, we're a squad for life. We are family now. We are sisters from different misters, and we love each other. So if y'all, see people talking or got something to say, tell them to come ask us. Okay? Like, we're family. It is what it is. And Keita calls for real, Keita calls Cardi her cousin. They've been saying that for years. But in reality, we are sisters, you guys. And there's a reason why we're still friends. There's a reason I was the person that brought Cardi to Oakland for the very first time and the second time. And if I'm not mistaken, the third time, I think the third time was the Arco, so I definitely didn't do that because I can't afford that. But the club appearances, I think we did 3 club appearances. Those was because of me. We're real friends. We're family. So we just wanted to get that story straight.
Every night at Sue's Rendezvous, it was Keita, Sweetness, and Ashanti with me.
And that's it. That's it. If she pull up 50 weeks, that's it, okay? We're going to just leave it there.
Yes, we have positive vibes only now, guys. So if you guys want to continue to follow us, we appreciate your support. Again, Ashanti has her Crown Curls new page up. Ashanti, pin your page. Also,
I don't know how to pin it, y'all. I don't do
it. God damn it.
I am. Hold on.
This is Ashanti News page. I also have 2 female artists I'm managing. They're on my page. I'm gonna write their names. You guys can follow them too. And I don't even know shit by heart. If you look on my page, you can see them on there or whatever. So I can't think right now. But yeah, everybody just stay positive and don't believe the hype all the time or whatever. And at the end of the day, it's Birdie Gang. It's whoever. At the end of the day, it's whoever you decide to follow. We're not, like, oh, you gotta be on the Cardi bandwagon. You gotta choose between, Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, Lil' Kim. We're not about none of that. At the end of the day, what all of us go through individually is our own problems, and we have to deal with that. But at the end of the day, you guys believe who you want to believe. If you don't want to believe, it's up to you. At the end of the day, we just know that we're friends. We have no reason to lie. No, I'm not Cardi's manager. I started managing her when she first started her IG little venture and stuff like that. But, yes, she went on to do her music. I just now really got into music the last probably year. But at the end of the day, all of us are trying to just be successful and do what we're trying to do and be positive. If it was any of you that we knew personally, we'll be up here doing the same thing for y'all. It's not about trying to out nobody. It's just about out on the facts. And that's all that it is. So to all of you bloggers, anybody has anything negative to say about our live feed, that's on you. You guys got to deal with, your own lives and everything that you're putting out just because you guys want to see somebody's career or see somebody self-destruct. Well, guess what? You guys have been introduced to 4 strong Black females, 1 Afro-Latino, whatever. Hey, girl. And we're all just trying to be successful and do our own thing. So we just want everybody to stay safe out there, stay loved, spread the love, and y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Ashanti, I'm about to call you, all right?
Please. Okay.
Yo, wait, hold on. Somebody just got on my page. Not with the what is it? The new and real shit. Yeah. So y'all, like I said, y'all see